Hey guys, this is Abhishek here. I want to share with you some personal experience about life and how you can tackle life. This is just a thought of my own, which you can follow because sometimes people get overwhelmed with life and they make it messy and things turns out bad. Have you ever felt like that in life where it had already moved out without you? Maybe your friends are getting good jobs, someone is studying in a great college, someone is already earning well, and you look at your own life and feel like you're stuck. You start asking yourself these questions like: Did I fail somewhere? Am I behind everyone else? Or did I miss my chance? Many people feel like this way at some point of their life. Some people feel it after failing an exam, some feel it after not getting a college they wanted to get in, or some people feel it especially when they're unemployed. And some also feel it if they're working in a job but feels like their life is not moving forward. But today I want to talk about with you one important idea. Just because life didn't go according to your first plan, it doesn't mean that your story is over. Sometimes life simply takes you to a different path. From childhood, we were taught that life follows a fixed timeline: study well, get into a good college, get a good job quickly, and settle early. It sounds simple, but real life is not that simple. Different people start from different situations. Some people have more resources, some people discovered their interest earlier, and some people face struggles that others had never faced. Yet we compare ourselves with others as if everyone starts at the same place. Social media is making this even more worse. You open your Instagram or LinkedIn profile and you see that people are posting achievements, promotions, new jobs. Some people are moving toward foreign universities. But what we see is only the highlight of someone's life. We don't see their struggles, their doubts, or their failures. And slowly, without realizing it, we start believing that we are the only ones who are struggling. But the truth is, many people are figuring life out quietly. So, here is my story. Let me share something from my own journey. Life has given me another opportunity which I wanted to share with you guys. Like many other students in India, I once believed that one exam that would decide my future. For me, that was the JEE Joint Entrance Examination, so I prepared for it like thousands of other students. I had a dream in my mind getting into a good college. In those days, it felt like everything depended on that one result. But when the results came, things actually didn't go that way that I had hoped. I couldn't get into the college that I have dreamed about. At that moment, it felt like something had got wrong in my life. You start thinking maybe you didn't work hard enough, maybe you are not getting good enough because you are not good enough compared to others, or maybe you just missed a chance. And when everyone around you seems to be moving forward, that feels become more strong. But life has an interesting way of teaching us something important. Just because one door closes, it doesn't mean that all the doors has closed. Life is much more than one exam or any decision. Years later, after completing my graduation, I prepared for another exam gate, and that finally changed my perspective because now I know what failure is. So the fear was comparatively less. I worked again, prepared again, and eventually life gave me another chance. Through GATE, I got to a college that I once dreamed of. looking back now, I realize something. If you judge your life from only one moment, it might feel look like failure. But if you're looking at your whole journey, it often makes sense. Failure is something most people try to avoid, but in reality, failure is a part of almost every meaningful journey. The difference between people who are moving forward and those who stop is not intelligence or talent. The difference is simply whether they are continue to move after failure or not. Many people quit because they think failure means the end, but often it is just a detour. Life is not a straight line. It turns, it has pauses, hold wrong directions and unexpected opportunities. Sometimes the path you didn't choose become the one that shapes you the most. So maybe you are watching this video and thinking I am not studying right now and I don't have a job. I feel like I am doing nothing with my life, or maybe you are working at a job and that does not excite you. If that is the situation, I want to tell you something important. Your current situation does not define what your entire life would be. Life is long. People reinvent themselves at different ages. Some people find their path at 20s, some at 30s, and some even later. The real danger is not behind or being behind. The real danger is believing that you are stuck forever. Because the moment you believe that, you stop trying instead of asking, why am I behind than others? You ask yourself what small steps that you can take today to get better tomorrow. It doesn't have to be something huge or something extraordinary. You can learn new skills, you can study for exams, especially I see people preparing for exams and they get chance after continuously trying for years. Maybe improving your health, maybe building something small every day. Progress is not drastic or dramatic. Most of the time it is slow and invisible. But small step repeated for months or years can make you change your life. One of the biggest reason people feel like failure is comparison. We look at someone others success and assume we should be there too, but we rarely consider the starting point, their circumstances, and even their journey. Imagine two people walking on different roads, one started earlier, one later. If you compare them at one moment, it might look like one person is ahead, but that doesn't mean the other person cannot reach the same destination. Your timeline is your own. Life is not a race, or it's not a fixed line that you need to cross. It is a personal journey. Some people move fast, some people move slowly, while others are still moving. At the end of the day, life is not only about moving or being ahead of others. It is about becoming better version of yourself that you were yesterday or the last year. If today you are slightly better, then that is progress. If you learn something new, if you improved your mindset, or if you became stronger after difficulties, then your journey is already meaningful. Success is not only about bigger achievements, it is about growth, which takes time, definitely. So, if you are feeling like you have failed in life, remember this: your story hasn't been finished yet. Sometimes the path that seems like failure today becomes the path that leads to something better tomorrow. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. You only need to take small steps at a time, start from where you are, and move at your own pace. and trust that the journey of yours is still unfolding.